Trade facilitation between Uganda and DRC. Challenges involved. Background information. The Democratic Republic of the Congo (DRC) is one of Uganda's export destinations, ranking number 3 within the COMESA region. Uganda's exports to DR Congo are valued at $531 in 2018, former trade standing at $17, former trade standing at Uganda Embassy in Kinshasa, the only diplomatic office that happens are trade-related matters for Uganda. The embassy is overstretched and a very long distance of over 2,000 kilometers, poor road infrastructure, poor market structure, and mistreatment from scrupulous individuals, among others. The absence of a diplomatic presence in Eastern DRC to help provide consular services to Ugandan traders, boost trade investment toward defense and education is a major drawback. Here is a picture showing how the poor roads that are between Uganda and the DRC are affecting the trade facilitation between the two countries. You can see trucks are being pushed that are carrying cargo, and this is a major impediment to trade between the two countries. The major objectives of the study are: 1, to mobilize adequate resources, both human, financial, and logistical support, to opening up a consulate in Goma that will facilitate to ensure advocacy and capacity building in training of stakeholders required to make disclosure in order to align all stakeholders into one with the identified purpose, to identify channel at the level of the minister who will facilitate the internal success of the proposal. The general objective of the study is to facilitate trade between Uganda and DRC by establishing a consulate in Goma, DRC. Opening up a consulate in Goma is to increase Uganda export to DRC by $508 million in the medium term. A consulate in Goma will help to promote trade, investment, and movement of people and cargo. Uganda's economy continues to show signs of progress. Resources amounting to approximately $US are required to open up a consulate. The methodology of the study: the sustainable trade strategies will be developed with a focus on the DRC, specifically Eastern DRC, which have a positive impact on people's lives through the promotion of private sector development. Use of trade as a vehicle for economic growth and poverty reduction will be advocated. In addition, support of women's economic empowerment, overcoming unequal trade will be advocated. The economic benefits of establishing a consulate in Goma will be along promote economic and commercial between the two countries, and hence increasing Uganda's exchange and job creation. A consulate will also provide an opportunity for members of the private sector of the two countries to share experiences. A consulate in Goma also enable Ugandan trader partners to have an inquiry point to answer trade-related queries such as process of importation. More benefits: a consulate in Goma will help in increasing trade and investment between the two countries. A consulate in Goma will coordinate the development of cross-border infrastructure, which is essential to facilitate trade between the two countries. Specifically, the coordination of joint development key road networks on Pondwe, Beni, Bunagana, and Oshuli Road, Goli, and Bunia roads. More the benefit: the country's foreign exchange earnings will be enhanced, jobs will be created, and business community for networks and the community will be enhanced. The consulate in Goma will enhance the profit margin of the business community involved in trade in DRC. Export revenues will grow and income of rural farmers, producers, and entrepreneurs will be involved in the trade value chain will be enhanced. More of the economic benefit: with cereals, fruits, rice, wheat, and vegetables being a major source of income for rural people, especially women in Uganda. A consulate in Goma empower them to support themselves and their families, support access to health care, food, shelter, education, and other basic amenities. The consulate also provides skills training for new partnership with buyers from DRC. More economic: with a small production in sector like coffee, we are on it between 250,000 and 340,000 bags of coffee per year sold. A consulate will facilitate training, upgrading of products on a chemical level. Secondly, coordination partnerships among the National Standard Bureau, the private sector, and will be great hands to the trade office in Goma. Women involved in small-scale production like weaving would be better supported through this initiative. Weaving for a rural woman in the northern district of Kitgum in Uganda would raise about $2,000 a year and would help grow the family farm. The trade office in Goma will help with new design and technique will lead to bigger return backing also sale can coordinate buyers and dealers, so particularly from the will go along with girls and women catching production scale. The trade office in Uganda help with new design and technique that lead to bigger returns and backing up of exports of silk and connecting buyers in DRC who order silk direct from rural women will go a long way in empowering girls and women in cutting-edge skills in silk production. Incomes of the poor women will be increased by 200% of the revenue would allow the women to become financially independent, increase production. The save money and send their children to school that will ultimately deliver significant development for the Silk River and the Western Uganda, the largest cattle population in Uganda and a big leather producer. However, there's leaders in the main region for a trade-off in government have been linked to the national office of those guys. As a result of this partnership, our farmers could benefit from a donation of footwear production line worth anticipated 5,425 and provide training in both shoe design and production to Ugandan workers. A footwear production line that provides complete and fully mechanized and product with line for women and children with the ability to open up Uganda's leather and shoe sector international would be possible. Families of poor farmers, men, women, people living with HIV/AIDS, people with disability, marginalized ethnic or religious groups, and children will eventually move out of the cycle of poverty. A total office in Goma being the keen secure livelihood, improving poor farmers' standard of living, nutrition needs, and wider access to food amenities. Uganda is one of the world's most vanilla producing countries with a strong population for equality. The can support vanilla as strain. With vanilla producing income for 10,000 vanilla harvesters, distillers, collectors, processors, and who in Uganda, and people living in poverty with living HIV and baby. Because of Goma connect the export promotion of vanilla to Colagon to end the pandemic of HIV. Because it also assists in improving the company of vanilla increase export status, exposure, and quality niche markets. Because in Goma will help in renewing the two countries' fight for peace and security in the Great Lakes region, it's explained number challenge that hinder stability and development. The country will also connect with DRC and other countries in the region to inter-area address the issues of negative and other armed groups in the region, especially in the eastern delta that impede trade, investment, and movement of people, among others. In my conclusion recommendations, Ghana exports, like any other exports around the world, face non-tariff measures in their destination markets. The presence of sanitary and phytosanitary measures is particularly large in the agriculture sector, and they add significant trading costs for Uganda, as compliance with many of these measures is hampered by lack of technical know-how, outdated production facilities, and low-quality infrastructure. In conclusion, therefore, concentrating government support Uganda to comply with standards, especially SPS measures. Producers and associates will be playing in value chain practice, and the knowledge required in this region will allow workers to adopt sustainable practice and meet SPS standards. Central to the work of the Council will be the need to address gender-specific concerns and include the trading for women in Eastern DRC.